In today's episode, I will present some of the most important habits that will help you develop and gain a better position on the market. I hope that the information provided will be inspiration for you. Thank you for your time, and I encourage you to follow the channel and like because it will allow me to develop further. At the beginning, it is worth raising the issue that we are not able to control the future, but without a doubt, we can control the habits that will allow us to create the future we want. Because if we control our habits, they will affect the future, which means that we are partly unable to influence what will happen by just shaping every day and appropriate habits. That is why today I will present, in my opinion, the most important habits that people who have achieved wealth have. Highest on the list is that rich people primarily count money, which rarely goes hand in hand with poor people. Because it's the case of poor people, it is often the case that as soon as they get money, they spend it right away and often at the end of the month they wonder why they have no money and why they have nothing left. Most people in this situation do not plan their household budget. People who efficiently manage their finances often log into their banks to check how much money they have there. They focus on the financial goal they want to achieve. This helps them control both spending and the goals they want to achieve. This rule works in any situation, regardless of how much money you currently have in your account, because the more you focus on something, the easier it will be for you to achieve the goal you set for yourself. This translates into everything. For example, if you focus on the fact that you want to exercise more or eat healthier, your fitness, health and appearance will undoubtedly improve. It's the same with money. If you focus on it, you will know what you spend it on, and it will allow you to save more effectively and make better investments. Therefore, if you want to multiply them, you must start controlling them. For people who are just starting their adventure with saving and managing their finances, I recommend the book The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a book that in a very good and simple way illustrates how you can get out of debt with little capital and start saving money and then multiply it and build your wealth. It offers many important personal finance lessons and plenty of investment advice. One of the most important lessons is that no matter how much your salary is, always set aside 10% of it every month before you start spending. So, for example, if you earn $3,000, you should put aside the $300 first and then pay your bills, buy food, clothes, and so on. Because if you think about it, you can easily do without this 10%, and over time the amount you will save will become your financial cushion and you will stop worrying about, for example, losing your job. And especially if you are a young person that are just starting your adventure on the labor market, you should already shape this habit, because if you do not learn it with small amounts of money, it will only get worse with the increase in salary or income from other activities, and you will start earning more, and spend more, and you will always be broke anyway. If you start earning more, you shouldn't just have 10%. You should start saving more and more, 20, 30 and 40%. For example, if you start earning 100,000 a month, you should set aside 40 of that before you start planning anything with that money. Thanks to this, you will be able to invest the money you put aside in something else, and thanks to this, you will earn more and more. And at the same time, you will be able to save even more. I leave a link and a short description of the book under the video. Another important habit is that you must constantly look for a way to earn more. It seems quite obvious, however, most people have an income at a more or less constant level throughout their lives. Of course, over time they may notice an increase, but it is small. This is mainly due to the fact that the value you bring to your or someone else's company is too small. If you want to earn more, you must remember that the value you produce is important and it must be great. So if you work for someone, for example, you need to increase sales in the company, acquire more customers, gain new competences that will allow the company to earn more, and then you will become so valuable to the company it will want to pay you more. It is also worth investing in your knowledge, because knowledge will also increase your value and you will be able to earn more. Therefore, if your earnings are at the same level all the time, then you probably do not have specialist knowledge. Perhaps you read a lot of books on self-development and develop yourself. Of course, it is good, but in this situation you do not increase your basic competency. You do not deepen your specialist knowledge, and therefore you probably don't know how to do something specifically, and that's why you are stuck, because just great thinking or attitude is not enough. To sum up, in my opinion, these are the most important habits which you must start your adventure with multiplying capital. First of all, focus on your money. Check what you spend it on, what you invest in, what your savings look like, watch your budget, and constantly look for a way to earn more, and I guarantee you that your budget will look much better than before, and I wish you to develop every day.